Express yourself. It's one-on-one. Express yourself. It's one-on-one. It's so good.
We are filming.
Love's got the world in motion. Just a feel-good song, isn't it?
Does this put you in the mood for the Euros?
A little bit more now, yeah.
You love an international tournament, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to pause that. There we
Yeah.
go. So Euro 2020.
Is it still known as Euro 2020?
It actually is, yeah.
Okay.
Which is a bit weird.
Okay.
But that sums up the past year, doesn't it, really? Do you want to take a seat? Or?
Is it the type you can? Oh, it's supposed to be on the
You broke the flag?
Oh, shit.
I see you've got the top on. That's actually, that's my shirt, isn't it? That's my shirt.
You'll get it back, you'll get it back.
Were you excited when the squad was announced the other day? What did you think?
It's the same whenever the squad's announced for these tournaments, isn't it? There's some that you think, what the hell? And then, for the most part, it's all right. I trust Southgate a bit more than some of the others we've had in the past, but, you know.
Named in that squad is a lad who, Euro 2016, he was in year 8. You know who I'm talking about, a pal of ours.
Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant lad. Doing himself and his family proud.
Yep.
Jude Bellingham.
Absolutely.
What can you say about Jude?
Can't say enough. I mean, I know you know him better than, but the point is, you know, we go back, and he's what most footballers aren't. He's not a twat, basically. He's a good lad, quite humble and
Down to earth.
good, and just a good footballer.
In terms of off the pitch, you couldn't ask for a nicer guy.
Absolutely.
This is the third time we've done a tournament preview video, yeah? Euro 2016, we did a video.
Mm-hmm.
Jude watched that video. He was 12 years old.
That's mad, isn't it? I know.
And here we are today, Euro 2020, and he is going to be playing in this tournament.
That just goes to show, doesn't it, that like maybe what's happened in the last year and a half, there's some positive out of it, because would you have been in it if it was a year ago?
I think you could say that if it was a year ago,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have had as good a chance as we do now. If you look at the players who are now in form and have come through.
Okay.
But I genuinely think Jude's got to be in the starting 11.
Of course he has. If this was any other country and they had a young talent like that, they'd be pinning the hopes on him.
So what would be the reason for him not to start?
Is it just fear, I wonder? Because, like, look how when Rooney was like the up-and-coming one in Euro 2004, they almost didn't play him. You know what I mean? 1958, Pele, straight in.
Yeah.
Practically won the tournament for Brazil.
But you look at him now, 17 years of age.
Yeah.
And
God, is that how old he is?
17?
Excuse me. Oh, God. Fucking cunt.
Is it the tree pollen or the grass?
It's this tyre. Oh, shit.
I'm saying this. Tell me if you agree.
Right.
Jude and Declan Rice in the middle. In front of them, Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Well, Grealish,
God.
Foden,
Yeah.
and Kane. You had a hayfever tablet?
No, I don't bother with drugs.
Well, speaking of drugs, what's the latest on the
about the vaccine.
Yeah, what's the latest on the vaccine for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, no, because, like, no. Someone tried to make this point to me the other day. Oh, look, you know, you had your TB injections and all that stuff. Yeah, but nobody was trying to blackmail me, you know, with my freedom for that. I could take it or leave it. You know, and I probably should take it, but fuck it, man, what are you going to do? If they think about it as well, life's taught us one thing, and it, you know, when your number's up, it's fucking up. I mean, God. It's no good hiding away. Just get out there, live your life if it's meant to be. Whatever. Think of the number of times we've cheated death over the years.
What, us personally?
Well, yeah, but just, I mean, like everybody. But yeah, if you want to say, I mean, I nearly died at this fucking skate park a few years ago, breaking my neck.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's because no one saw it. You didn't film that part.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but I think
The worst one was the canal a few years ago.
that's true. But that would have been more from poisoning rather than drowning. So, yeah.
So what you're saying is,
End of the day, look, every time I leave the house, my family could be getting a call saying he's dead. So I mean, you know, you got to just live your life.
yeah,
and be
but
grateful.
if the vaccine is going to stop that from happening,
Yeah, but is it? How do I know it's not going to make my condition worse?
your heart.
Yeah.
How is that?
Well, again, I'm not going to let something like that just stop me from living my life. Because some people would fucking cower and, hide away. No, I'm not doing that. I should do, though. It's fucking serious, but... Oh, forget it. Ain't going to happen, is it? Probably just better off. Nah, leave it.
So we think we've got a decent squad here.
Yeah.
This is the best England squad since when? Going into a tournament.
Dare I say it, 2004.
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah.
Okay. 2004.
Yeah.
Run down the names because there were some serious names in that side.
David James.
Yeah.
Not the sort of calamity James. I mean, I'm talking when he was later in his career and he was actually a good keeper.
Yeah. Neville.
Yeah, who was still
Ferdinand.
Well, yes, John Terry and Sol Campbell for the most part.
Okay, yeah. And in midfield, it was the Gerrard Lampard thing, wasn't it?
Lampard.
But they never played well together, did they?
They did all right in that tournament.
They did?
Yeah. They both performed well.
Is that the best they did together?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Did you ever think that they actually fit together as a pairing in the middle?
Should have done. Gerrard was much more of a box-to-box type of guy. Lampard was a bit more cultured. You know what I mean? And then who else? I'm trying to think who else was in there for that one.
Obviously Rooney and Owen.
Yeah.
Scholes.
Yeah.
Beckham was still there.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, he did more damage in that one than, but it's Beckham, innit? Should have absolutely won that tournament.
If you could take two players from that 2004 side.
Yeah, and put them in this one.
Yeah.
Rooney as he was then.
So you take that Rooney over this Kane?
Oh.
Bloody hell. It's a call.
Okay.
Right, are you going to answer it?
I can't get hold of this new phone.
Say hello, who is it?
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Is it thinking?
For what? For life insurance. Listen, no. Where are you calling from again? Well, okay, right. No, it's not going to happen for me. I wouldn't pass it anyway. Look, motherfucker, I could be dead by the end of the day. You know what I mean? No, I'm not. I'm swearing in a nice way. It's all good fun. No, I know you are. But I'm saying is that it's just not going to happen, is it? I'll do one, then you cunt. Bye bye.
Yeah. So we were saying.
Yeah.
Before that rude interruption, two players that you take: Rooney.
Yeah.
And
Beckham, just because of what he was capable of.
Yeah. World class.
Yeah. Still pissed off about that Portugal game.
Did you think we should have won it?
Yeah.
Even
Alan Hansen said so, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
We were robbed of a perfectly fair winner in the quarter-final against the hosts. We'd have played against a mediocre Holland team in the semis. And then we don't lose to, apart from Iceland, we don't lose to underdogs. We lose to just average teams. So
you've made a really good point there. And look how different things could have been 2004.
Yeah.
We could have, in another world, gone on and won that tournament.
Yeah.
We should have made the semi-finals.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You're saying we would have won the semi-finals.
Yes.
So with that in mind, I've always said this. When it comes to a tournament, a couple of good performances, a little bit of luck, win a penalty shootout, and before you know it, you're in a final.
Yeah.
Why can't this be the year? We both agree this is the best squad since 2004.
Yeah.
2004, we should have actually been in the semi-final.
Yeah. Well, 2018, we weren't too bad either.
Yeah.
And again,
but we're better than 2018.
Been in the final.
Don't you think we've got a better squad than 2018? So many young players now that have come through.
Yeah, that is it. I've always said we should go with youth, but
I think we've got brilliant team spirit. I think having all these young players who get along well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we didn't have in 2004.
That's true. We didn't have it a lot of the time.
And we've got a manager that you're saying you trust.
Yeah.
It could be the year.
Yeah, cool.
Final at home. Most games at home.
I get what you mean.
All right, what if I gave you this choice? This is interesting.
All right.
Either we win this tournament and it's sort of a celebration at the end of a very difficult
Yeah.
year or so, and a sign that things are now looking up for us and the country.
Right.
Or we say, forget this tournament, it's not about this tournament, we're not even going to have capacity crowds there. Let's look forward to the big one, which I know you know full well, we'll both be there.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, who gives a shit about the one in between?
2026. If you had the choice of winning this one or that one, imagine, come on, think about this. England get drawn to play in the group stage in Miami, Chicago,
Baltimore,
maybe somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah.
Somehow,
or some poncy Canadian city where we just, yeah.
And then somehow we end up in the final. We end up in the final in New York against
Mexico.
Oh God, can you imagine? You're telling me you wouldn't sacrifice this tournament for that?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd want to win that one more. And at least we know there'd be capacity crowds there because they've got some fucking balls.
Well, let's talk about that.
Not all of them.
Let's talk about that.
Can we go in the shade though in a bit?
So back to what we were saying with the crowds.
Oh.
How frustrating is it for you to know that certain parts of America have had crowds of 70,000 for a boxing match?
Oh yeah.
You've got...
Well, also USA Mexico, was it the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
NBA games with 15,000 plus people indoors.
Yeah.
And we're told that we can't have more than 25% capacity at Wembley.
Yeah.
What's that about? Bear in mind, all the vulnerable people other than yourself have been vaccinated now, haven't they?
Even a hell of a lot of not vulnerable people. What it comes down to is this: we're fans of America.
And particularly specific parts of America.
Yeah. America is about freedom.
Yeah.
But we're not. I'm sorry to be ranting about it. I don't like to rant, but there's no excuse now to not have the stadiums at full capacity. It's outdoors, for Christ's sakes.
Even with limited capacity, do we think decent atmospheres are possible at this tournament?
Depends which fans, doesn't it? That's the thing.
There'll be some good England
fans. If it's going to be the people who wear masks when they're driving, no, it won't be. But if it's like some of them that they were there the other day, yeah, it'll be all right.
And so, do you think that can do a little bit to lift the players?
Oh God, yeah. Because if you watch any games in the last year, which I haven't, it's like just watching a training game, and they play like it as well. There's no.
You need the atmosphere, don't you?
Yeah, you need that little booster.
Oh God.
Ah, yeah. Ah, sweet. This is what we want.
You like a bit of sun, don't you?
Ah, love it, mate. Love it.
What are you doing?
Trying to see if we'll win or not.
Is France the side to fear at this tournament?
No.
Because there's people out there that think they'll just walk it.
Proper favourites hardly ever win tournaments. Yeah,
that's a good point.
So, no, I don't think we've got to be worried about them at all.
So if I say to you now, tell me who's in that final at Wembley.
Yeah.
Who's it going to be?
It's going to be us losing to Portugal.
Bloody hell. Losing to Portugal again.
Yeah.
What is it about Portugal that makes you think they can do it? Obviously they're outsiders.
That's it. Yeah. I mean,
But they were before, weren't they?
Yeah. Outsiders. Good team, man. Just very good team to watch.
Ronaldo. We've spoken about him before.
Yeah. I think he's due one more, isn't he? Plus, it'll be the irony of that, that travel corridor thing as well. Yeah, I can see the headlines now. England-Portugal final 34-1.
Pretty decent odds. Yeah. If you think it's going to happen,
put £1 on it.
Let's be honest, you'll be putting more than £1 on it.
Yeah, but as I said, this one's hard to predict. There's not going to be hundreds involved like some of the other ones. So
you've won a lot of money.
I have.
And you've lost a fair bit of money.
I have.
I've got no reason to think you'll be wrong.
Where I always go wrong is things like top scorers. The silly bets.
I've told you don't bother with that.
I know.
You haven't mentioned Belgium.
Nah, not worth it.
Nothing to fear.
Nothing place, nothing country, nothing team. Not going to do it.
What's their culture? What's their identity as a place?
Have they got one?
Well, that's why I'm asking. I don't think
they have they? I mean, in some ways, it's not their fault. They are sandwiched between a few proper countries, if you like. Obviously, us, one side of the sea, Holland next door, Germany, France. You know, whatever my opinion are of those places, they're proper countries. Belgium's really just like an accident, isn't it? It's more like a
bit tin pot,
something that's just been drawn up. I mean, even Luxembourg, at least they've got the thing of being a small country. Yeah. Oh, God, fucking hot out here. I like it though. I like it.
No, we've been waiting for this weather.
We have been, yeah.
Come on. Look how bad May was.
Oh God, yeah. But you know, for me personally, as you know, I'm more comfortable in my own garden with nothing on, and it's as simple as that. Anyone who is offended by that can sod off.
And you have got a history of turning up to mine without a top on.
Yeah, yeah.
And the problem then becomes when you actually have to go home.
Yeah.
It's past midnight.
Yeah.
And you borrow a shirt.
And if you haven't got enough change for a taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, people out there might know that obviously you don't just borrow shirts from me. Sometimes I actually buy your shirts. And
the Panama one.
Well,
yeah.
We've got a history of when we go away, we like to buy each other a shirt, don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
come to think of it, I've never seen you wearing some of the last few ones I've bought. Although they were a bit political, weren't they, I suppose?
I've got to be careful. The last Euros, obviously I went to all the England games. And for reasons that we won't talk about, you couldn't be there.
Yeah.
But I did buy you a souvenir, and it's funny, I was getting a shirt out today, and I saw this, and I thought, bloody hell, 5 years on, I still haven't given it to him.
All right.
So here you go. This is from France, 2016, and I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Still got the tag on.
I haven't seen that. Well, let's see this. No. Let me loosen it up a bit.
Oh, suits you, that does.
Yeah. Feel a bit of a donut wearing it that way. Yeah, it's got to be backwards, isn't it? Oh, nice one.
Put it back the other way again. You look like you could be on a ranch in Texas or Alabama.
I like to marry my own cousin.
You're going to keep it though? You like it?
Oh, God, yeah. I'll add it to the others. I've got the Russia one.
I know.
And it's weird, isn't it?
It's funny, between us, we've been to a fair few tournaments now.
Yeah.
And you have got, I think I'm right in saying, a souvenir hat or shirt from every tournament from 96 onwards. Is that right?
92 if you include one that's bought for me.
Think about all those tournaments.
Yeah.
Forget, if you can, the England factor.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the best tournament?
For just general...
everything, you know.
Oh, okay.
Enjoyment, crowds, weather, people.
I really enjoyed the World Cup in 2006. It was hot in Germany and it was hot here. We didn't do too badly in terms of how far we progressed. We were all right. There was some good, exciting teams in it. But it was good seeing Italy, do well and winning it.
I don't know if you remember, obviously I was young at the time. That tournament was my first ever bet on football, and I bet Italy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because of me.
Yeah.
And also, that's the last tournament that I remember being able to buy sun lollies. You remember sun lollies? Where the hell can you get them now? If anybody knows, tell me.
Do you hope the weather's like this for the tournament?
Oh, God, yeah, definitely.
First game, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a 2 o'clock kickoff. So imagine if it's really warm.
Good atmosphere. Makes a good atmosphere, doesn't it, as well? We all know that.
What do you reckon? Are we going to win that one?
1-0.
1-0?
Yeah.
I've got a stat for you. Do you realise that we've never won our opening game of the Euros?
I'm just checking on that. I think you're right. Oh my God, yeah, you're right, yeah. Jesus.
If we, for the first time in history,
right,
win our first game of the Euros,
yeah,
that gets us on the right track, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then we all know the big one is the second game. Friday night, Scotland.
Yeah. Oh God.
Thoughts?
We'll win 3-1.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Is there going to be a moment?
No. Scotland will give it their all.
Yeah.
And it'll be 2-0, then 2-1, and then we'll get the.
Is it going to be a bit like Euro 96? Scotland had that penalty, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
And for a minute it looked like, oh God, can't even beat Scotland.
That's right.
And then the next minute, Gaza scoring that wonder goal.
Amazing.
It almost makes it better when there's a moment of doubt.
It does, yeah.
And maybe not in the stadium, but surely on the streets of London, there's going to be a bit of
of
something.
Of course, bit of spice. But who gives a shit, really? It's just Scotland or not. It's a game, innit? I don't know if it's because of the last year or not. If I'm just finding myself falling out of love with football more.
Is it the crowd thing, though?
It partly is. But
isn't it the thing that football, more than any sport in the world, relies on the?
Of course it is. Yeah. There's no difference at golf tournaments, is there?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You're watching the actual play. You're watching to see if the guy can, you know.
We sat and watched that Knicks game the other night, didn't we? At the Garden.
Yeah.
And that crowd.
Look at the difference.
And it makes you think, God, this is what we're missing in football.
Trying to get the sun on the back a little bit.
Are we off for the old pre-tournament meal?
I know. Sophie's. I haven't been there for bloody ages now. I do apologise.
It's tradition, though, isn't it?
I know.
That we go there?
Before a tournament, certainly.
How many tournaments has it been now that we've gone to Sophie's before?
So including this one, it's going to be.
I think it's 4.
5. 2012.
We went to Sophie's in 2012.
We did. When I stupidly predicted Holland to win it.
You've always had a thing for Holland, though.
You can't judge a country on one particular district of a city. So I've learnt the hard way. Look. Lakers. Just don't understand it. What was it? 4 months ago, 20,000 in Tampa for the Super Bowl, and we can't even have that fucking amount at Wembley now. What's going on?
That's Florida, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've got a lot of time for Florida, but
on a serious note, don't you think that Florida has won the pandemic?
Oh God, yeah. They've took it on. They've got exactly the right attitude, and they've shown the rest of the world how to do it. You want me to give any message or anything? Or?
Well, first off, a word about that pub there, if you could.
Yeah, I love it. Good Blues one, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. But yeah, a message to the players.
Just make us proud, because what we need is we need to feel good as a country. So, good effort, bit of entertainment. Even if you don't win it, doesn't matter. I'm putting money on Portugal anyway. And just do your best.
Any message to Jude in particular?
Oh yeah, man. Just you particularly make us proud, because
he already does, though, doesn't he?
He does. But this could take it up to another level.
Any message to the fans out there who are lucky enough to be at Wembley for any of these games?
Definitely make us proud. You've got something that a lot of us would want, so yeah, definitely make us proud. I just want to say a message to my own fans as well. Just to say thanks for all your support. I feel like we're through the worst of it all now, don't we? Oh God, can't take it, man.
Kings Norton Station.
Yeah. We're nearly there at the food. They've got the outdoor bits, haven't they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, we're almost there. Yes.
Here we are.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it so much, I've had to have something else. Mexican, whatever it is. Do you know if Tony's running any coaches?
Tony Routley.
Yeah, Tony Routley.
Well, no one's got tickets, have they?
Well, I'll put. Yeah, so this is it.
Final word?
Yeah, just keep right on. Just enjoy the tournament. Enjoy seeing France and Belgium hopefully fail. Enjoy seeing Jude Bellingham.
He's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. And not so much Mings, and I hope not bloody what. Oh, Henderson as well.
Oh, shit.
Forget it.
This will be a problem. Imagine if, come that first game, Mings and Henderson are both starting.
I know, forget it. Well, anyway, but all that aside, just stay positive, and yeah, thanks for watching. Keep right on, and see you next time. Hopefully there is one. You never know, but
if there isn't, then
well, yeah, so be it. You've got good memories, but we'll try to stay positive.
We've left the people with an awful lot of good content.
We have, yeah. All right. All right, we got to go.